welcome friends, and we're just gonna deep dive into TPS, what countries are currently covered, if you qualify. So if you're interested in this, stay tuned. Temporary protected status. What is that? You might have heard of TPS and you might be wondering, do I qualify? Well, let's find out. Today we're gonna be talking about that in this video. My name's Kaushik Ranchhod. First of all, let's talk about what is TPS, otherwise known as temporary protected status. Temporary protected status is a time-limited status given to eligible nationals of specific countries who are present in the United States when situations in their home country make it unsafe to return. You might be wondering, what are those specific circumstances? So it could be armed conflict, it could be natural disasters, or other types of extraordinary conditions. The great thing about TPS is it allows you to work in the United States on a work authorization once you get that work authorization. The next question is, how long is TPS for? Well, it could be anywhere from 6 to 18 months. At the end of the 6 to 18 months, how do you know if you're going to have it extended? DHS must announce 60 days prior to the end of the specific time that they were going to discontinue TPS, whether or not they're going to continue it or not. Let's take a look at what countries are designated with TPS, and this is as of December 2022. Currently, Afghanistan, Burma, otherwise known as Myanmar, Cameroon, El Salvador, Ethiopia, Haiti, Honduras, India, Nepal, Nicaragua, Somalia, South Sudan, Syria, Venezuela, and Yemen have all been designated for TPS. You want to make sure if you're actually designated so you can confirm with an immigration attorney if you want to move forward with filing for TPS. How do you know if you qualify for TPS? To be eligible for TPS, you must meet the following requirements. You have to be a national of a country designated for TPS, which we discussed already, or a person without nationality who last habitually resided in the designated country. This is really important. The filing date. File during the open initial registration or re-registration period for your country of nationality, or meet the requirements for the late initial filing during any extension of the TPS designation. You have to have been physically present in the United States since the specified date, and continuous U.S. residence is also important. You have to have continuously maintained a residence in the United States since the date specified. Now, there is an exception to the continuous physical presence and continuous residence requirements, but you want to talk to an attorney about that because with these exceptions, you need to be very careful. They have to be brief, casual, innocent departures from the U.S. How do you register for TPS? This might sound great to you. Okay, how do you register? To register, you have to fill out Form I-821, pay the required fee, and submit all supporting document and evidence required by USCIS. USCIS will then send you a receipt confirming the submission of your application, and then you take that biometrics to the USCIS office. Eventually, USCIS is going to send its decision on the case. If you receive TPS from USCIS, you will be permitted to work in the US and to travel upon a grant of advance permission to travel. Can you register late for TPS? You may register late for TPS during an extension of your country's TPS designation period, although you have to satisfy one of USCIS's requirements for a late filing. And you, of course, have to meet all the TPS eligibility requirements. If you're going to file a late filing, it's really important to consult with an immigration attorney to make sure you get it right. Now, just as important, you want to know if you don't qualify for what qualifies you or doesn't qualify you for TPS. If you've been convicted of a felony or any 2 or more misdemeanors, that's going to make you ineligible. If you're found inadmissible under immigration laws, and that includes security-related grounds or criminal-related grounds, that can make you ineligible as well. If you're subject to any of the mandatory bars of asylum, if you don't meet the continuous physical presence requirement or continuous residence requirement, if you don't meet the initial late registration TPS requirements, and if you don't re-register for TPS without good cause. TPS can be a great option for you, so you want to make sure that you evaluate whether you qualify. If you have any questions, you can always call our office. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. By watching this video, you're bettering yourself. By bettering yourself, you're bettering your family. And by bettering your family, you're bettering the world. And if you're looking for other options, you can check out our U visa videos and check out our I-601, I-601A videos, as other forms of relief that might be available for you. Make sure you share this video so other people can be helped like yourself. See you next week. Bye.